We are back, segment 2 on a THC Tipping Back Tuesday. The redoubtable one, Thomas J. In better spirits than I thought. I give him credit for that. I'm still pissed it's not even my team.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to get up in arms.
They look so dominant.
Exactly.
And it was like, what the fuck? Like,
this is not a league where you can blow games you have a chance to win, or that you.
I have never
way more than a chance to win.
I don't know that I've ever seen a fourth quarter like that in my life.
Dude, after they went up 26-8, I turned to Casey and I said, "Now it's impossible to lose. Like, I feel good."
Yeah.
26-8.
I'm like, God damn, these guys are really good.
Right.
I was like, holy shit.
And then,
Denver's 5-2. By the way, and Denver should have beaten the Colts in Indy, but they fucked themselves. And look at what Indy went out and did to the Chargers. I mean, the Colts right now. Hey, Danny Dimes, MVP right now.
Brian Daboll. Yikes.
Yowzers! If there wasn't an indictment on Brian Daboll like this one, I mean, this kid Danny Dimes was like a totally different person. Fucking, he's throwing seeds.
Some of that has to be growth because.
Well, some of it is
he was awful.
Well,
there were times he was awful.
Mm-hmm.
And he just wouldn't throw the ball. Some of it might have been bad O-line play, too.
And he only had one weapon. He's got more than one weapon there right now. The tight end from Penn State, Warren, that kid is legit.
He went to school here.
Yeah. I mean, he's
he went to high school here.
No, where?
Hermitage.
Huh. Well, the kid's a stud.
Yeah, it's in the West End.
Kid is a stud. Okay, Jonathan Taylor, he's a stud. Okay, he had 3 touchdowns on Sunday. The Chargers had no chance in that game. They were done. They were playing catch up the whole night.
Yeah, they scored late.
Yeah, it wasn't that close. Mm-hmm. So the Colts are for real. The question is, are the New England Patriots for real? Now, conventional wisdom would say, well, in the middle, first of all, they won 4 straight road games. It's hard to win on the road in the NFL. It is. To do it 4 times in a row, and one of them was Buffalo. And while we are laughing at Carolina, they are 4-3 right now.
Thanks to the Jets.
Well, they also smacked Atlanta 30-0. I mean,
that's one of the bigger anomalies of the season.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not that Atlanta's a primo team.
No, they're good though.
But they've played some tough games against good teams.
They beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
They damn near beat San Francisco. I mean, they've been in, telling you. And Bijan Robinson is as good as they come. So I don't think they're not a bad football team. I'll tell you right now, the NFC South is a lot better than we thought it was.
Yeah, going in?
Yeah, we thought it was one team. No, it's not.
Dude, the Saints' defense is legit.
Yeah, they actually can play defense. They're not I mean, their offense is
and Spencer Rattler gets...
The thing is, their offense should be better, though, because Rattler's playing well. They've got Kamara. They've got Olave, the receiver. They've got players.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they have no talent on offense. I don't understand this.
I don't know what their line is like, you know?
Maybe.
But I mean, we couldn't get to Rattler.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but they have talent. The Saints, they're not as bad as their record. I can tell you that right now. And they've been in basically every game. But the thing about the Patriots is this: look, they've won 4 in a row on the road. They come home. They are in first place. If the season ended today, they would be the number 2 seed in the AFC. I would never, if I put my biggest homer cap on, would never have said to you that by midseason they're going to be in first place. I didn't think they were winning the division. I thought they'd push Buffalo, but I thought they'd come in second. This is their division to lose right now because their schedule gets easier. They've already beaten Buffalo at Buffalo. And
pretty impressive.
And right now, Drake May is playing like some guy that I don't want to say because I don't want to jinx this kid. But 91% completion is 91% completion, and these weren't dink and dunk.
That's what he did in that game?
He was 21 for 23. And he was throwing darts.
Dude, the play before the half when he hit the guy.
Yeah. The touchdown to Booty.
Yeah.
By the way, Booty has become a legit number 2 to Stephon Diggs' 1. Yeah, Booty. Oh, by the way, guess where he played?
And Pop Douglas
had some great, he played great the week before. LSU, another fucking NFL D-leaguer.
Right.
Okay, the Patriots got some horses. And that's before you get to Travion Henderson. By the way, Ramondre Stevenson had his best game of the season. 2 touchdowns, ran for 100 yards, almost 100 yards, 5 yards. They ran for $1.75. I mean, so the balance is there. Josh McDaniels, by the way, is not getting enough credit because this kid, he is way ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah,
he's way ahead.
He's letting them loose.
He doesn't look like a second-year player.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. He
One
looks
of
like a fourth or fifth.
One of the
player.
better GM moves of the week was me picking up the Patriots defense and sitting the Houston defense.
Well, their defense is healthy.
Pats
finally.
gave me 20 points.
Yeah, their defense is healthy.
I beat Gary 151 to 149.
You needed all 20
every
of them,
point.
all bit of that 20. But they have a playmaking defense. They can run the ball, and they have a quarterback who is not making mistakes. And if that
Recipe for
success. If the question, here's the thing: the next 2 weeks, though, they play the number 1 and number 2 ranked defenses in the league.
Who?
Cleveland and Atlanta, back to back. So we're going to find out a lot about Drake May in the next 2 weeks because these two defenses are going to challenge him. They are. I'm not saying these teams have enough offense, although Cleveland, by the way, has this running back. I forget his name, but
Judson Watkins.
Yeah, this fucking kid. Whoo!
Nasty.
He's nasty. I mean,
I picked Cleveland last week.
yeah, and they bent. We both
And
picked,
Cincinnati.
picked Cleveland because
Yeah.
they bent the. I mean, poor.
Bent the Dolphins
They
over.
bent the Dolphins over. I mean, the Dolphins are.
The fact that guy's still there.
How did he not get fired? That might have been the worst performance they've had in 3 years.
Disgusting.
They didn't show up.
No.
They didn't even
got
get
the
off
shit
the
beat out
bus. I mean, they did. I understand you not having Tyreek Hill, but there wasn't even a pulse. I mean, they didn't even.
I mean, they still have good backs. Jalen Waddle. I mean,
The tight end Waller is good. They've got talent. They've quit on this coach.
yeah.
They've quit on this coach.
And they might have quit on that quarterback.
I think Tua's days are numbered.
He kind of seems like a Russell Wilson figure. Like nobody likes him. You know?
It's not all his fault, but he's not helping.
Right.
And I don't know that. See, the thing is this, and we've now seen this with Mac Jones in San Francisco, and we're now watching Danny Dimes do it in India, and we've seen the kid in Seattle who went to, what's his name? He came from the Jets, McDonald. He looks like
Sam Darnold.
looks like a new man. Like, I mean, so I don't know if Tua needs a change of scenery, and maybe, I mean, because that has proven to work. I mean, but they have tuned this coach out.
Yeah.
This is over. This is over. And Miami can drag this out all they want. They need to fire this guy because honestly, they're not going anywhere. There's no way this team is going to make any push for anything other than number 1 pick.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying firing the coach is going to change that. It's not. But you got to start somewhere. And right now, he's the guy that no one's listening to.
Culture's bad right
Culture's
now.
bad.
They were showing a clip. Somebody on Twitter was talking about it where, you know, they pulled Tua, and I think they put a rookie in.
Did they?
I think so. And he goes in, and you know, obviously nothing good happened. Walks off the field, walks by Mike McDaniel, and he ignores him. It's like, why are you being a dick to him?
Yeah.
You know, like
I don't know. It's a good
rookie
question.
quarterback, like you wouldn't tap him on the head. You know, I don't know.
I don't know.
If it was Tua, you would have been sucking him off, telling him it was the greatest thing, you know, in the world. Remember all that stuff that came out about who was the coach that was getting on Tua's ass and Tua hated it?
Flores.
Flores.
Brian Flores.
Remember he was
They had a winning record under him too.
right, but he didn't like Tua.
No, he didn't. He said he wasn't a real deal.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if
And
he
then
was right.
McDaniel came in and was blowing smoke up his ass, but maybe he needed a little more balance. Maybe he needed a little, hey dude, get your shit together. But I don't know. Tua's looked really good in some spots, and other times he looks
He's
just
not consistent. He's
amateur hour.
He's hit or miss. When he's on, he looks great. When he is off,
Yahtzee.
he's barely zappy. I mean, I feel bad for the kid because I think he's in a no-win situation. Because I never thought he had the right head coach. Their defense is terrible. He lost his home run hitter 2 weeks ago. So what does he have? I mean, I don't know. And I don't think they're going to play for this guy. I think it's over. It's just a question of how long does management want to drag this out with them? But fuck the Dolphins. We're not here to make fun of them. We're here to talk about the Patriots. The thing is this: the Patriots have these next 2 games at home. To me, because they're going down to Tampa in 3 weeks. If they go down to Tampa and they're 7-2, that becomes a hell of a football game. But they're going to be tested.
There's no reason they shouldn't be.
Well, here's the thing. The one problem with Sunday, because there was a problem, and it was the fact that Mr. May, once again, ran one time too many and wound up in the concussion tent.
Really?
Yeah. And
I didn't see that.
They need to fix this pronto, because if he goes down, this is over.
Yeah. Similar to the Giants with Dart.
Well, I'm saying they don't have they don't have a backup like a Joe Flacco who can hold the, no.
Right.
You can't lose this kid for 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm going to hope, because Mike Vrabel has pretty much pushed every right button as a coach, that he is thinking exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And the quarterback meetings this week will be like, you slide from now on. There is no what if. You fucking slide from now on. You can't take another hit like that. Because again,
Honestly, I don't even care if it's 3rd down.
Slide. I'd rather we punt. I'd rather
Exactly.
Our defense is good enough. They're 5th in points allowed. They're in the top 10 in yardage. They only give up. Nobody's running on them.
Right.
I mean, punt the fucking ball. Just don't. I mean, he's done a very good job at not turning it over. He's made great reads, great throws. He hasn't had a bad throw in like 3 weeks. I'll be honest with you. I can't believe I'm saying that with straight face, but I don't think he's made a bad throw in 3 weeks. Okay? And again, he's not playing the top of the line competition. But I haven't seen quarterbacks do this against bad competition.
We went to the Saints and turned the ball over 5 times.
I mean, so I'm optimistic. These next 2 weeks, to me, it's and I know Vrabel's doing this because he was here for the first part of the dynasty. 1 game at a time mantra. The only focus should be the Cleveland Browns and that number 1 ranked defense, because that is going to be a problem. They've got to find a way to get to 24 points against that team, and if they can do that, they should win without turning the ball over. 24 points and no turnovers, and that should be enough to beat that team.
Yeah.
But that defense, I tell you, Myles Garrett is no fucking joke. He is no joke. And the last thing I want, wherever he is on that field, you better be chipping. Because I don't know that there is a lineman.
Running at him.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a lineman that can, one-on-one, that can stop him. Maybe the guy in San Fran, the left, maybe him. Maybe him. I don't know. But he's probably it.
Yeah.
One-on-one. Everybody needs help against this guy. There's nothing wrong with that, but you got to find a way to do this, because if he gets one shot at May, it could be all over. And that's my biggest fear, is that he can take him out with one shot, because he can. So that is what I am concerned about going forward, is protecting Drake May and having Drake May understand, because he's picked up everything else. Hey, dude, just slide, please, fucking slide, just slide. Okay, you go down, the whole team goes down. Slide. Okay, so. Anyway, we're going to pick the games, or do we want to do NBA preview? Should we switch to NBA real quick?
No, let's go games, because we're on football.
We're on football.
We can do NBA preview next segment.
Yeah. So last week, now I don't know.
Dude, if the Giants had won, my week would have looked a lot better.
Well, yeah.
The fact that they didn't win, what a joke.
They should have won that game. On 3 different occasions, they should have won that game.
Game wasn't even close.
I mean, they were bending them over. Dare I say it? They were bending. Denver at one point was on bum blast alert.
Yeah.
They were.
They were down 19-0.
It was 9. They were.
Should have been 21-0 if we had a kicker.
They were on bum blast alert.
Yep.
At home. Okay. So I don't know if let me see.
Should we worry about?
Lawton will send his picks in. He's going to get them before Thursday.
I mean, do we want to do the records real quick?
Yeah, we do the records. Sure.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start with yours.
Okay. Hold on, let me pull up the games here. I was getting to the NFL schedule. Or the results, rather. Scores, here we go.
Bengals was a good pick.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Bengals.
Yep, I had that
1-0.
Yep.
Help me with the count.
Yep.
Rams.
2-0.
Ditka.
3-0.
Browns.
4-0.
Pats.
5-0.
KC.
6-0.
Minnesota.
6-1.
Carolina.
7-1.
Broncos.
8-1.
Colts.
9-1.
Commanders.
9-2.
Green Bay.
10-2.
49ers.
11-2.
Detroit.
12-2.
Seattle.
13-2.
Nice. All right, now we go for me.
You have yours up there, right?
Yep. Bengals.
Yep. Did you have that one?
1-0.
Okay.
Rams.
Yep.
2-0.
Yep.
Ditka 3-0.
Yeah.
Browns 4-0. Pats 5-0.
Yeah.
KC 6-0.
Yeah.
Minnesota 6-1.
Yeah.
Carolina 7-1. G-Man, I'm gonna give myself the win on that. 8-1. G-Man 7-2. Colts
You could actually get 3 wins on that because they won the fucking game 3 different times.
7-2. Colts 8-2. Cowboys 9-2. Green Bay 10-2. Niners 11-2. So I went 13-2.
Yeah. How was that?
And if you count the Giant game, I went 14-1. Let's be real. No way they should have lost that fucking game. All right. Steelers 0-1. Rams 1-1. Ditka 2-1. Dolphins, bad pick.
Yep.
2-2. Pats
3-2.
3-2. KC 4-2. Eagles 5-2. Good pick.
Yep.
Carolina 6-2. Broncos
7-2.
No, that's a loss. 7-2. Chargers 7-3.
7-3.
Cowboys 8-3. Green Bay 9-3. Niners 10-3. Detroit
11-3,
Seattle
12-3.
12-3.
So he had a good week too. We were all studs this week.
It must have been something easy about these picks.
No, there's
All right.
teams other than the Giants didn't blow them.
Yeah, but we also picked like Cincy over the Steelers was an upset. I guess Browns Dolphins. I wouldn't really call that.
It was
an
in
upset.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
That to me, I don't know how the Dolphins were favored in that game.
Okay, so you went from
I was
54-38.
13-2.
So you went 67-40.
Yeah, that's respectable.
More than respectable.
67-40. We'll take 67-40.
I went from 51-41 to 64-43.
Also respectable. 64-43.
I feel like by this time of the year, I'm better than that.
We hit our stride this week. And then
Law Dog goes from 57-35 to 69-38.
He's 2 ahead of me. He's having an exceptional year.
All right.
Stellar.
What's our first game of the week?
Okay, saving those. So, we got the schedule here. Thursday night.
Who plays?
Week 8. Go to week 8. I'll tell you, the NFL doesn't miss very often.
What is
They
it?
just don't. Minnesota at the Chargers. This is an interesting game. Minnesota's coming off a game they could have won against Philly last 2022. Chargers got bent over.
Minnesota's defense, what were they doing?
Somebody should have told them that, hey, those 2 receivers,
Right.
they're good when you go over the
Don't
top.
get beat deep.
Don't get beat
Jesus Christ. They couldn't get pressure.
deep. No. Philly has one of the best offensive lines in football, so I'm not totally surprised by that. However,
That's true.
how you weren't playing cover 2 shell and keeping everything underneath, I don't understand. Especially when, you know what Philly has still struggled to do? Run the ball.
Yeah.
Make them run the ball. They didn't do that. They were so, I don't know what it was. Maybe, but
I think
those
I like
2.
the Chargers here. Where is it?
It's in L.A. I don't trust Carson Wentz any farther than I can
No
throw.
way.
He's a fraud.
terrible.
He sucks. I mean,
I
Chargers.
picked him last week because of the Carson Wentz revenge game.
Yeah.
And now he had some decent throws. He had some terrible
He wasn't.
throws in
He
that
had some
game.
awful throws in that game.
You going
I mean,
Chargers?
Yeah. The next one, Miami and Atlanta. Miami's done. Next one, Jets at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is back in business after beating Pittsburgh. They're 3-4. They're going to be 4-4. The Jets are. If there's a situation worse than Miami, it is the New York Jets. By the way, Aaron Glenn. No bueno.
Man.
No bueno.
Dude.
No bueno.
Okay. Now you've called your shot on Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Let's come back on Justin Fields though.
I don't.
Giants dodged a bullet.
Aaron Glenn is not a good anything. So I don't know if I can blame Justin Fields when Aaron Glenn is should
Bro,
not be a head
Justin
coach.
Fields looks real bad.
He looks like a player who doesn't have a coach.
or a clue.
Yeah, because his coach doesn't have a clue. Aaron Glenn is the definition of deer in the headlights right now. Don't try to tell me that, no. Brees Hall looks like a terrible football player right
Brees
now.
Hall, he's done.
Yeah, he's done because of Aaron. Aaron Glenn has destroyed this team.
No,
Look,
Brees
this-
Hall looks like that because this is now 4 years of this for him. It wasn't, last year it wasn't Aaron Glenn. The year before that it wasn't Aaron
He
Glenn.
was hurt last year.
Oh.
Brees Hall missed games with injury last year.
Yeah, but he's been in this cycle of jetness since he came into the
Let me
league.
ask you something, since we're on this, the embarrassment that is the New York Jets.
Jets haven't made the playoffs.
Have you noticed how many players leave there and go on to flourish somewhere else?
Well, we can talk about the Giants with that too.
Just in recent memory. With
Aaron
the Jets.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers looks pretty good in Pittsburgh. Looked like shit with the Jets.
Yeah.
He looked like a Hall of Famer everywhere else, but there, he looked like... I mean, they even ruined him.
I mean, I don't know what other
There's
players
a
we're talking about.
Woody Johnson needs to sell this team. We talk about Jerry Jones needing to die. Woody Johnson needs to die. I mean, he's an embarrassment of an owner. He's an embarrassment.
I don't know, man. They've had some really good personnel. They cannot figure the quarterback spot out.
They haven't had a quarterback since Joe Namath.
Mark
Ken-
Sanchez was their best quarterback.
Ken O'Brien actually was in the '80s because they made the playoffs like 3 years with the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah.
They never went to back-to-back title games.
No, but they went to the playoffs like 5 years in a row. They ran into remember that division had Dan Marino in it. I mean, Tony Easton, the Patriots went to the Super Bowl in that group. I mean, there was a guy named Elway in Denver who was running through ripshot, and Jim Kelly in Buffalo showed up.
Dude, they've been missing on coach and quarterback for the past 8 years. Adam Gase, Zach Wilson, Sam
Again.
Darnold. They didn't have anybody to turn these guys into legitimate quarterbacks.
I don't know. I still don't know if Justin Fields can play or not because I'm looking at his coaching staff and I'm throwing up in my mouth. So I don't know.
Now he's had 3
Let me-
coaching staffs.
Well, they all suck. They all got fired. But this one's going to get fired
The
too.
Steelers.
Who?
He was on the Steelers last year, and they sat him for Russell Wilson.
Which I thought was a mistake.
Yikes.
He was playing well when they sat him.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. They won.
They were winning. He wasn't playing.
He
well.
wasn't playing terrible.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
If you look at the offensive numbers, he stunk.
He did not stink.
He stunk.
No, he didn't.
All right, let's look it up.
I'm looking up right now.
Holy shit, it's 115. Are they in double overtime?
They might.
They're in double overtime.
Well, isn't this a Jim Dandy of an opener?
Dude, Oklahoma City was up by 4 with 40 seconds left. How did they pull a
I
Giants?
don't know. Did they pull a
Yeah, they would have had to be up by 80. No team has ever lost
They were-
being up 35 with half a minute left.
I mean, that is just awful. The fact that there was only one other team to ever do that, and that team had Hall of Famers on it everywhere. The Colts. I don't know. I do not know. Hold on, Justin Fields. Stats. Where's stats? He's only 26. This kid. Where is stats? I want stats.
Nice pass. Come on, man. Be strong with the ball. Be strong with the ball, dude.
Jets owner defends Glenn Rip Shields. That's so funny. Maybe it is Shields. I don't know.
You mean Fields?
Fields, Shields, whatever. Let's see. So this is this was them.
What do you mean?
You know what's weird? The Dallas game on October 5th, he threw for 283, 2 touchdowns, no pick, he had a QBR of a rating of 100. The week before that against Miami, he had a rating of 111. He was 226 and a touchdown. Then against Pittsburgh, he was 218.
Pittsburgh, he was awesome.
One touchdown. Yeah, he didn't look terrible.
Yes, he did.
Last year against Pittsburgh, playing for the Steelers, he had 5 touchdowns, 1 pick, 1,100 yards. He had a rating of 93.3.
Terrible.
93.3.
Awful.
Yeah. But I digress.
I mean, they sat him for Russell Wilson.
That proved to be a mistake, didn't it? Because what happened? He wet himself when it mattered most.
Didn't they make the playoffs?
They were when he sat down. They were winning.
They saw
He
something
got
shitty.
hurt they put Wilson in and never went back to him. The mistake was not keeping that kid and getting him a coordinator.
I don't know. I'm out on him.
All right, well, let me know when he gets a real coordinator. Let me know, what do you think Josh McDaniels would do with him? What do you think fucking the guy in fucking San Fran, what's his nuts, would do with him? Or the guy in LA, or the guy in fucking Minnesota. I mean, there are coordinators out there that, good ones. Okay, this guy hasn't had a guy, I can't remember his coordinators because they all suck. I can't remember any of his offensive coordinators. They stink.
Oh, no, dude. I know when they were in London, he had like the most time of any quarterback, and he couldn't throw the ball.
He couldn't throw the ball, and nobody was open.
Couldn't throw the ball. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
Maybe because he's been taking so many hits. He's a little gun shy.
Well, he's taking hits because he's holding the ball.
Or nobody's open.
When you have that, yeah, but he's an elite runner. Take the fuck off.
Yeah, they told him.
I mean, what are you doing?
I would take off if I were him.
No shit. I mean, dude, one read, you're not there. Bye bye.
Let's go back to the picks.
Oh, yeah.
Are we doing?
That's why I didn't see what was going on, because I was doing the picks. I wasn't looking at the game.
All right, we were at.
We just picked the Bengals over the Jets.
All right, next one: Cleveland at New England. Look, the Patriots should win this game, but this defense scares me because they've already beaten the Packers. They've pulled off some wins because of their defense. So the key is don't turn the ball over and get to 24 points. If the Pats do that, they should win.
Yeah.
Next
Nothing
one:
fancy.
Buffalo at Carolina. Suddenly, the resurgent second place, 4-3 Carolina Panthers against a flustered and disheveled
They
Buffalo
barely
Bills.
beat the Jets.
Buffalo lost to Atlanta after losing. They've lost 2 in a row.
Atlanta's good.
Okay. They were on the road against the Jets. They also blew out Atlanta by 30.
Jets stink. They barely beat them.
They blew out Atlanta, though. Who
You
beat
going
them.
with Carolina?
They blew out Atlanta, who beat the...
You going with Carolina?
Yes, I am.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they shut Atlanta out. Atlanta beat Buffalo last week.
That's not how it works.
That is how. That's what happened.
Right, but that doesn't translate into that means they beat
Carolina
Buffalo.
is 4-3. They've won 3 in a row.
Who've they beaten?
Well, Atlanta was one of them.
All right.
They beat the Jets, and who did they beat last week? They bitch slapped somebody last week. Was it Miami? No. Who did they beat last week?
They did beat Miami, though.
They buried them, I think.
So that's one of the 3.
Okay, well, they also beat Buffalo, and they beat the Jets.
Carolina beat Buffalo?
No, Atlanta beat Buffalo. I'm sorry. Carolina beat Atlanta badly, who beat Buffalo, I'm saying. So that's why I'm picking Carolina.
I'm going with the Boofs.
Okay. Next one, Chicago at Baltimore. Is there a Lamar Jackson sighting?
I don't think so. And there's no way to pick Baltimore if he's not in the game.
No, they're useless without
They
him.
are just
They're
nothing.
useless.
Nothing.
Chicago's going to go into Baltimore and win.
We're going dick game.
San Fran at Houston. Houston is perplexing. Their defense,
Is their season over?
well, they're 2-4 because they had a bye. They're 2-4.
So not over.
Their D is pretty good though. That Seattle offense has got a lot of Jigba, the running back. Donald's playing well. The turnovers.
Their offense has to help them out.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
You can't win with a good defense.
Now,
not doing
Nico
anything.
Collins did play the other night, last night against Seattle, rather. And
How'd he do? I didn't get to watch
He did
that.
okay, but Seattle doubled
The game
him.
was on so late.
It was late. I watched most of it. It was 27-19. The problem is that every time Houston got close, they would shoot themselves in the foot. Whether it was a penalty or a dumb
So
route
what is this? This is Houston Niners?
at Houston.
I kind of want to go with CJ.
I'm going with the Niners because they got Kittles back last week, and McCaffrey, knock on wood, has been durable. And they're supposed to be, I think with those two, that they'll be enough. Their defense, Niners defense is for real also.
Is it for real?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I think, didn't Greenlaw get hurt? That might have been before this last game, though. I kind of want to pick CJ in this one.
Well, they are the desperate team,
I know.
They are at home.
They fucking need a win.
but
I think I'm going to go Houston.
all right. I'm going San
Going Niners.
Yeah. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Mike Evans broke his collarbone and has a concussion in his first game back, so he's done for probably another 5 weeks.
Yeah, that hurts.
But New Orleans can't get out of their own way. I don't understand them because they have more talent than their record. They should be better than they are.
Tough to pick Spencer Rattler over Baker Mayfield.
I can't see Baker losing 2 in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Tampa. Dallas at Denver.
That'd be an interesting one.
Dallas still can't stop anybody. I don't want to hear about the 22 points they held Washington to, and Washington didn't have Debo or McLaurin. Because we all know that if Debo and McLaurin played, they would not have held Washington to 22 points. Yeah. They also knocked out Jaden Daniels in the third quarter because he lost his number 1 and number 2 options and had to hold on to the ball longer than he probably would have had those two been running around out there. So I'm not giving Dallas any credit for this game, and if you are, you don't know anything about football. Because as well as Dak Prescott is playing, Dallas's defense sucks. They got lucky those two guys were knocked out last week, and I got news for you. They're not going to stop Denver. In Denver. Denver is going to win that game.
You think Denver's winning that game?
Yes, I do, because I don't think Dallas is as good as the Giants.
All right.
I just don't.
I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to go Denver too.
Well, fine. If you don't listen to me, I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to take Houston. Switch that Houston pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to take 1 for 1. He took 1 for me. I'm going to take 1. So anyway, the next one here, Tennessee at the Colts. This could get ugly fast.
Oh my God.
This could be a 50-0. This could be a double bum blasting.
Did Tennessee have a decent game this past week? I can't remember.
The Pats beat them 31-13, and it wasn't that close. The Pats basically played a half a football.
Well, you guys came out and said, "All right, we'll spot you 10." Right? Didn't you go down 10-0?
10-3. It was 3-3, and they let one guy get free, and after that,
and then
they bum rushed him.
I know, when that happened, I'm like, God damn it, I picked up the Pats D. I didn't think they'd give up a touchdown.
Well,
but they give up nothing
after that. Somebody got in somebody's face because that was the end of that.
It's like, there's no Jesus, this game's tied.
Yeah.
122.
Here comes the
35 seconds left. Here's Shea.
Being doubled.
Get rid of the ball.
And they thought, why did you foul him? You tied.
And you had him trapped.
I was done. Next game, Green Bay at Pittsburgh.
Is that Monday night?
This is Sunday night.
Green Bay at Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I like Green Bay. Pittsburgh is flustered. They lost to the Bengals. Exposed them.
You think so?
Yeah, they did. Because if Joe Flacco can do that, I'm telling you right now. And the running back Jacobs is a bull in the china shop.
And where is this game?
It's in Pittsburgh. Green Bay is 4-1-1. Pittsburgh really should have 3 losses. The Patriots gift wrapped one to them.
And Green Bay had no business losing to the Browns.
Green Bay is 4-1-1. They have 1 loss, and it is to the Browns.
All right. Yeah, and who wants?
Green Bay has a much better defense than Pittsburgh. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
they do. I mean, Cleveland has a much better defense than Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Which leads us to Monday night. The Washington Commanders at KC. KC is rolling.
KC's gonna stop.
They're gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Jay Daniels doesn't play. That's gonna get ugly fast.
Now KC has Rashee Rice back. That offense actually looks.
They've scored for 30
pretty
points.
formidable.
They've scored 30 points a game, 3 games in a row. I think it's going to be 4.
Their defense is real.
It's going to be 4 on Monday night because they don't have if Jaden Daniels can't play, it looks like he's not going to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if he's out. Think about this. They don't have McLaurin, Debo, or him.
They're nothing.
Now, if those 3 were playing, I would love to see this game.
I would still pick KC, but it would be a good game.
That'd be a hell of a game. I'd love to see this game if those 3 were healthy, but until they get healthy, you can't take the Commanders seriously. I just can't. So I got the Colts winning that one. We're going to take a break, come back, segment 3. We're going to talk NBA preview.
World Series too, man.
And World Series. We'll talk that as well. In segment 3, we have to talk about this because, oh my God, here they go, the Dodgers. Segment 3, coming right up.